Jordan Long here, or Jordan Moonlawn Long here, and today I'm going to talk about why I don't go to wakes or burials. Now, a lot of folks will go to wakes and burials of their friends, their kin, their fellow learners, fellow half workers, or whatever the kinship happens to be. But there isn't no law or oversight that says you have to go to a wake, that you have to go to the burial. If you said goodbye to your friend or kin while they were still alive, before they died, then you have made it right with them. And if someone tells you that tells you that you still have to go to a wake or a burial, well then, that's not a law or an oversight to do it. Shit. Fuck. Jordan, why didn't you not go to the wake or the burial of our friend? Well, since I said goodbye to our friend when he was still alive, so I don't think I have to go to a wake or a burial. Because first, it isn't like you could just go into the worship house or the burial house or wherever the wake or burial's being held, and say goodbye and then leave. Oh no, you got to sit there. Where everybody else says their goodbyes too, and it's not like you can just get up and leave, And if I said goodbye to our friend when he was still alive, then no one's not going to think ill of me for not showing up at a wake or a burial. And if they do, well, then that's their own choosing then. Well, you don't have to go to a wake or a burial. There is no law or oversight that makes you, unless your friends or kin say you have to go, but then there isn't no oversight to do it. But I guess if you said goodbye to our friend when he was still alive, then it's alright if you don't want to have to go to a wake or a burial, because I understand, you come there, you say goodbye, everybody else says goodbyes, but it isn't like you just leave. Everybody else is doing all kinds of things. Then there's the wake, and then comes the burial, which is not as long as the wake though. And then there's always these gatherings that everybody has afterwards if they choose to do it or not. So I can understand why you don't like to go to a wake or a burial. And I don't think ill of you, Jordan. Well, thank you, Bo Peep. But there are some friends and some kin out there that will think ill of you or others if they don't come to a wake or a burial, But then, if they believe that, they got the free will and the freedom to believe that, even if it's not true. Yeah, I understand that. So, if someone wants to guilt me or shame me or scathe me for not going to wakes and burials of friends and kin, when I've already said goodbye to that friend or kin when he or she was still alive, then alright. That's your right. That's your freedom then. And here's what it is. Now, if you like this film, give it a like, share and playlist it, and sorry for that little burp that came out. And a lot of the films I make over the years, it was sneezing or coughing or burping. But now, most of the time, it's sometimes burping, rarely sneezing, and the coughing only seems to happen if I'm ill with something. I don't know. But anyway, what do you think about folks who don't go to wakes and burials? If you say goodbye to your friend or your kin when he or she was still alive, are you alright with that? or you one of those folks that guilt or shame others for not going to wakes or burials. I'll see you later.